All systems go. Cleared for takeoff.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the SHIPIT Nation PGA First Look. We're talking the Rocket Mortgage Classic right here, close to home for your boy Hoop in Detroit. It is a birdie fest. That's one thing we've learned over the years. You need to make a lot of birdies here. The winning score probably, minus 25, somewhere in that range. Tony Finau won it last year. Very nice guy, too, I will say. The kids had a chance to meet him last year at the I think he was on the practice green, and very nice guy. So just wanted to point that out. But he really hasn't been playing all that well lately. So we'll talk about that when we kind of get into the tiers. As always, this is a first look. We're kind of just looking at the pricing, seeing what we can find tomorrow. Myself, Tambo, 3 p.m. Eastern, breaking it down tier by tier, talking almost every golfer in the field. And then we'll have our content up on the website, usually by Wednesday afternoon at the latest. That includes a core report, a core from me, a core from Tambo, and the cash core. It includes tier rankings where we kind of rank our favorite guys in each tier. Tambo's slate plan, where he kind of goes through and gives you additional cores and his overall thoughts on the slate and how he's going to build his teams. And then my top 30 kind of favorite guys in my own personal exposure next to those guys. That's part of the premium product over at shipitnation.com. If you are not a member, get on over there, check it out. $59 for the month, $599 for an annual package that includes every sport that we offer on the site. NFL right around the corner. Good time now to get in over at shipitnation.com. But as I said, this course is very, very easy. The Detroit Golf Club, very easy course. These guys tear it up every single year. I had the luxury of playing in the Pro-Am a couple years ago. It was a lot of fun. And your boy wasn't even finding trouble. I'm not even good at golf, I'll admit. Like, best round I'm going to have is probably low 90s. That's if everything's going well. Everything has to be clicking on all cylinders for me to get into the low 90s. And again, like, I wasn't even having trouble out there. Rough, there's not much, not a ton of water, just a very easy birdie fest type course. So we need guys that can score, and that's very important because, again, like I said, I think the winning score probably 25 under, somewhere in that range. So let's kind of go through each tier, see what we can find on a first look basis. 5 guys 10K and above here, as you can see. And a lot of question marks up here, so it's not the typical 10K range where we got Scotty Scheffler, John Rahm, Rory McIlroy, where we have a lot of safety. Got guys with a lot of questions up here, and just based on their recent form is going to kind of what I'm going to look at here. You look at Finau, 72nd cut, 32nd, 45th at Travelers. He has not been playing well, but again, he did win this last year. Morikawa has not been playing well, missed the cut at the Travelers, 14th at the U.S. Open, missed the cut at the Memorial. The one guy up here who has been playing well and who has played in this event, I think, every year. He's sponsored, obviously, by Rocket Mortgage, so he's always in this event and playing very well. Besides the missed cut at the PGA Championship, he's been phenomenal. Homa not playing well. Justin Thomas not playing well, but did kind of find something last week after that first round, shot a 70 at first round, very easy conditions, then goes 64, 62, 67. So did he find something? Maybe. Something to keep note of, obviously, for this week. So in this range, a lot of guys with question marks. How are we going to attack them? Tony Finau coming off the win last season. Is he the same guy this year? I don't know. It's been a rough stretch for him. So a lot of question marks. At first glance, I think Ricky's obviously a guy people want to go to here. He's played the event every year. Much different guy this year. He's kind of found it a little bit. I think JT will get some ownership now because of the solid performance round 2, 3, and 4 at the Travelers. And then Finau coming off the win at this event, not coming off a win last week, coming off the event win at this event last year, probably get some ownership. So I'm thinking like Morikawa, Home are the guys that go a little bit overlooked here. This is, for this event, it's actually a really good field. I mean, we haven't seen this sort of talent because I go every single year, and it's not many top-end guys. Few more this year, so it is, a little more interesting. I'm going to get out there, I believe, on Thursday. Looking forward to it. But overall, this is a weaker field, and you start to see it right here. Tom Kim, 9-8. He hasn't been in this range in a while. He's kind of struggled a little bit. Matsuyama, Cam Davis, Keegan coming off the win. And then Harris English, who's kind of showed some signs of life. Wasn't great last week. But the thing I keep saying about Harris English every week, when he makes, he's getting in the top 10. If his game's on, it's a really good finish. You're not seeing 30th, 40th, whatever. Yeah, he's going to get some 50-place finishes like we saw last week, but he has the chance to get up there. So I think he's an interesting name. Keegan coming off the win, probably a spot to be off. Cam Davis has had some success here. I don't know if he won it or he was in contention a couple of years ago, I know, but 9-3, it's a tough price tag for him. Sung Jae struggling. Matsuyama, been pretty solid, just hasn't really got all the way there, but 13th last week, and he was good basically every round, 69, 64, 65, 66. He's a name to kind of keep an eye on here. Tom Kim at 9-8. Ooh, I might have trouble pulling that price tag, for a guy at a course where we need a lot of birdies. I don't know if I can go there, but it's a range where you're not going to love paying the price tags on these guys in the 9Ks. And then you got the guy coming off the win last week in Keegan. Can we go back to him? I'm not too sure on that. So we'll have to see. 8K range. We got Jaeger at 8-9. Jaeger, it's a tough price tag to really pay for him. He's coming off 64th last week. Harmon had the second place finish last week. Again, birdie fest. Do I want to be on Harmon? I just don't know. Aberg, though. Aberg at 8-7 continues to play solid golf. 24th last week, 25th at the Canadian Open. So he's playing in these non-elevated events and kind of taking advantage of it a little bit. So I think he's an interesting name at 8-7. Alex Smalley at 8-6. Might have trouble clicking that name. Chris Kirk, after a really hot start to the season, has kind of fizzled off a little bit. 8-5. He's missed 3 cuts in a row. I believe he's had some success at this course, though. So, maybe go back to him. Hoagie, Straka, not too much standing out there. Benny On, first disappointment in a while there at the Travelers, missed the cut. It must have been, he was 3 under, so he didn't play terrible. Just, you had to make a ton of birdies there to get the job done. You got Adam Hadwin, the 59th at the U.S. Open. And then Eckroat continues to play really, really solid golf. He's coming in at 8K. It's probably the biggest price tag we've seen on him in a while, but I definitely think he's a guy that we can look at here. I mean, just very solid success recently. Down in the 7Ks, we'll break it into two ranges just because there's so many guys here. We'll go 7-9 down to 7-5. A lot of names in here that, again, higher than they're typically priced. Justin Suh, 7.9K, made the cut, didn't do much of the Travelers. I could definitely go back to him a little bit here. Davis Riley at 7-8. Potentially, he was playing really bad, and then he's made a couple cuts in a row. Maybe we're starting to see him trend in the right direction. A guy that really looked like he was going to take a big leap last year, but then took a huge step backwards. So tough to trust him. Patrick Rogers continues to get decent amount of ownership. He missed the cut last week. But this is a birdie fest, and I kind of like him in these spots where you just need to make a lot of birdies. Hostler, Bramlett, definitely guys I can consider. And then Sargent. Have not seen him in the 7Ks. He's typically been a 6K guy. Made the cut at the U.S. Open, finished 39th. He's a guy to keep an eye on. And then Hubbard, first big disappointment in a while. I mean, Hubbard was cruising along, playing phenomenal golf. Missed the cut last week, but I'd be willing to go back to him in a birdie fest type format. 7-4 down to 7K. A lot of golfers in here, so I'm just going to kind of rattle off the ones that stand out to me. Up at 7-4, Brendan Todd, not a ton. Pendrith coming in at 7-4 as well. Oops, excuse me. Sorry about that. Pendrith at 7-4. It has not been good for him. I'm not going to go there. Thomas Dietrich, though, I do have some interest in. Adam Shank at 7-3. Nate Lashley at 7-3. I know he's had success at this event as well. Lee Hodges ended up being a pretty popular guy last week, missed the cut. Prior to that, though, was playing well. I think I can get back on him. Ches Reavie, obviously, coming off the big week, and he's been solid. I mean, he's made 5 cuts in a row, 4th last week at the Travelers. I like him at 7-2. Matthew Neesmith, I always kind of play him, so, you don't need to do it. He's missed 2 cuts in a row, but I kind of always get on him a little bit. My guy Svensson down at 7.1K has not been good for him. Yeah, maybe we should just stay away there. Harry Hall at 7-1, making cuts, but no good finishes outside of the 3rd at the Charles Schwab. I think I could still play him, though, to be honest with you. Buckley, Batia, a couple of guys down here at 7K flat. Dylan Wu missed the cut at the Travelers, but I could get back on him. And then Carson Young, 7K flat, 15th last week. His only real blip is at the U.S. Open. 7K flat, I do like that for sure. Now, when we get down to the 6Ks, it's going to fall off pretty quick. It's already a pretty weak field. And then you get in the 6K range, and there's a ton of guys here. So we'll obviously have a deeper analysis of the 6K range tomorrow on the show with myself and Tambo. First look basis, I'm just going to kind of rattle off some names that I think I could potentially be on this week. Sam Bennett did miss the cut last week, but 6'9", I like him. Easy course. Andrew Novak's really disappointed me last week. I liked him quite a bit. He missed the cut, had a bad round 2, 6,900. I could click that name, I think. David Lipsky, Chesson Hadley. So when I played in the Pro-Am, I had a chance to play with Chesson. Very nice guy. Kind of finding a little bit of form. Back-to-back made cuts, 24th. I will play some Chesson this week. I just have to. There's no way I can not play him. So I'll be in on Chesson. Aaron Badley was on a nice little run before the missed cut last time out. My guy, Adam Long, what has he been up to? Oh, not good. Like playing Adam Long, but I don't know if I can do it this week. Smotherman's another guy I typically go to. It's been pretty rough for him as well. Probably have to pass there. Troy Merritt was missed. He'd missed like 1 million cuts in a row, and still, man, wow, he's going to be done here pretty soon. Look at this. Just so many missed cuts, man. This is one of my boys. He has not been great, though, lately. And then Malnati. What's Malnati been up to? Not great for him either. So first thing that kind of stands out to me, this is a very bad 6K range, which I kind of expected before even coming down here. I'll dig deeper before the show tomorrow, and then obviously before all the content gets released on Wednesday to see if there's anything we can find down here. But, man, out of the gate, what about Shelton? I see Shelton's name right here. Oh, man, a bunch of missed cuts for him. Callum Tarrant, can we play him? Yeah, he's been better. Wow, made 4 to 5 cuts, 29th, 33rd, 43rd. Yeah, maybe we can play him. So, again, dig a little deeper, and I'll see what I can find here for the show tomorrow. I'll definitely have some of these guys, but I got to get creative because there is just not much down here in the 6K range. As I said in the opening, we'll have the show tomorrow. Myself, Tambo, 3 p.m. Eastern. That's Tuesday, 3 p.m. Eastern. The content will start dropping on Wednesday. Core plays, core report, which includes Tambo's core, my core, cash core, tiered rankings, our rankings in each tier, 10K range, 9K range, all the way down. And then Tambo's slate plan, which includes some additional cores, and then his overall plan when building lineups, and then my top 30. So my top 30 golfers with exposure tied to each guy. And that'll all be up by Wednesday afternoon, evening at the latest. If you're not a member, get on over to SHIPITNation.com. $59 for the month, $599 for the annual package. Gets you everything on the website, and we're going to continue to add on along the way. I keep saying it, add on and improve. That's our goal over here. We're going to add on sports, we're going to add on pieces of content, and we're going to improve the existing pieces that we already have. So make sure to get on over to SHIPITNation.com. Check us out. That is going to do it here for the PGA First Look for the Rocket Mortgage Classic. Good luck to everyone this week. Make sure to tune in tomorrow, and let's go ahead and ship it.